So, this may or may not come as a shock to you guys, but I used to be a big fan of this franchise, and so I got this. So, hi people, it's Shakes here, and I'm here to do an unboxing today of Thomas and the Magic Railroad, the 20th edition, anniversary edition, Blu-ray and DVD combo pack. No digital, because this was released by Shout Factory and everything. I used to really love this franchise as a kid, and you can find uploads of the different dubs of the show because there were different narrators between the US and UK. Basically reading the same scripts, but with terminologies changed to the variants that are used in the other countries. Although actually they were written. Actually, the newer seasons are written for the US version and recorded with the US voice actors first, and then redubbed with the UK ones and everything. It's really weird. But the older seasons, when they were just narrated, and the narrator was the voice of all the characters, they just changed the terminologies in the scripts and had a US narrator read or re-record the narrations and dialogue that the UK one did, except for the first two series of the show, which were both done by Ringo Starr, then redubbed by George Carlin of all people, and then after George Carlin was, I think, someone else, or maybe after him was Alec Baldwin. But yeah, this movie got made trying to coast on the success of the show with kids, but unfortunately, there was a lot of executive meddling behind the scenes with the studios releasing the film, and unfortunately, some subplots were cut that I think would have improved the film, and the film just makes slightly less sense with some of the dialogue changes and everything, and this is easy to see if you actually pay attention to the dialogue in the film, as well as just some other oddities that realistically don't make a lot of sense, even if you're a fan of the series or franchise. But yeah. And I would get DVDs or Blu-rays of the older seasons if they released them here, or even Shining Time Station, which that was a really good show. I remember loving it when I was a kid, and I had the VHSs. But yeah. So we got the sticker. First time on Blu-ray includes new interviews and deleted storyline scenes and everything. So yeah. So we got the Blu-ray case with the 20th anniversary edition, Blu-ray and DVD, Thomas and the Magic Railroad logo, Peter Fonda, Mara Wilson, poor Mara Wilson, and Alec Baldwin, who has a performance in this movie. And Thomas and Lady from the film. This looks like it was just taken from a still from the movie because it looks kind of low quality. But it could have been a set photo mostly because like the background is a bit different. But yeah, Blu-ray and DVD and everything. On the side, Blu-ray, DVD, 2-disc set, film logo. Thomas right there, Shout Kids and everything on the back. Ride the Rails to Adventure, description of the movie. Still picture of Alec Baldwin. Special features: Return to Shining Time, your ticket to Thomas and the Magic Railroad, 2-part documentary with writer, director, producer Britt Allcroft, who ran the show for a while in the 90s, I believe, and I even think the 80s, yeah. She was on until right after this film came out, and she just retired from the show, which is probably why the show has gone downhill since. But yeah. Hello, Mr. Conductor, interview with Alec Baldwin, Finding Your Sparkle interview with Mara Wilson. That's good. There's Something About This Place, interview with Didi Cohn, who you guys may remember as Frenchie from the 2 Grease movies. She was in Shining Time Station. She plays the same character in this. The Sounds of Sodor, interview with composer Humming Man, behind the scenes reel and deleted storylines. That's going to be really interesting to see, because I know one of the storylines deleted was a subplot with the character of P.T. Boomer, who was supposed to be more involved in the plot and would have made stuff make a lot more sense. Otherwise, there's stuff in this film that doesn't make a lot of sense if you don't know about that, at the very least. So yeah, Shout Kids, Colleen, Destination Films, Blu-ray, DVD Region A and Region 1, D6HD Master Audio 5.1, NTSC, rated G for general audiences. So, yeah. We open it up. Yeah, the DVDs, which, I don't even know if that's a still from the film. It looks like a still from one of the episodes of the show. Because I don't remember that shot being in the film itself. But granted, it could be a set photo, I don't know. And then the Blu-ray, which this is definitely from at some point in the film. Both have Thomas, just in different things. The DVD is blue, weirdly enough, and the Blu-ray is yellow. Great planning there, Shout Factory. Yeah, and a still from the movie when Mr. Conductor and his cousin Junior, which the Nostalgia Critic got confused on that. He thought that Junior was his friend, his son, and his cousin, but no, just a cousin named Junior. Don't understand. And Peter Fonda and Mara Wilson from one of the last few scenes of the film. So, yeah. So, not really much else to say. Like, subscribe on my shit, subscribe if you want, and I'll see you guys in the next one.